Today we are going to study a poem from the Beehive book of class 9. But before starting the chapter, I would like to ask a few questions from you. Are you ready? So tell me students, what do you understand by the term afforestation? Yes, planting trees on an area of land to form a forest. Now tell me students, antonym of the word afforestation. Yes, deforestation. Now coming to the last question, a tall plant that can live for a long time. Yes, tree. Thank you. So today we are going to study a poem known as Killing a Tree by Jeev Patel. Now students, we will discuss something before going deep to the poem. The author of the On Killing a Tree poem is Jeev Patel. He is an Indian poet, playwright, painter as well as doctor. He was born on 18th August 1940. He also subscribed himself to the Green Movement. His poems speak of deep concern for the nature and expose man's cruelty to it. Jeev Patel, born 18 August 1940, is an Indian poet, playwright, painter as well as practicing physician. He belongs to a group of writers who have subscribed themselves to the Green Movement, which is involved in an effort to protect the environment. His poem speaks of deep concerns for nature and expose man's cruelty to it. Now students, we will have a look on the poem. It takes much time to kill a tree. Here the poet wants to say that to kill a tree takes a much time. Not a simple jab of knife will do it. With a simple jab of knife, what does mean? Simple jab means a sudden rough blow. With a sudden rough blow we can't kill a tree. It has grown, slowly consuming the earth. The tree has grown, slowly consuming the earth's nutrients. Rising out of it, feeding upon its crust, absorbing years of sunlight. It has rising upon the feeding upon the crust, the soil, the minerals from the soil, absorbing years of sunlight. Years and years sunlight have been absorbed by the tree to become a grown-up tree. Absorbing years of sunlight, air, water, and out of its leprous hide, sprouting leaves. Here the poet wants to say that the tree has absorbed years of sunlight, air, water, and out of his leprous hide. Leprous hide here means a discolored bark. And sprouting leaves. Sprouting leaves means a bark from which the green leaves are coming out. Small green leaves are coming out. Now I would like to give a brief explanation of the first stanza. On Killing a Tree is a sensitive poem. The poet persuades the reader not to destroy the tree and equates it with killing a human being. He says that a plant takes sunlight, water, air and nutrients from the soil to He says that a plant takes sunlight, water, air and nutrients from the soil to gradually become a huge tree. It develops a strong trunk and gets numerous leaves. Merely cutting the trunk of the trees does not kill it. When a tree is cut, its sap flows just like a wounded man bleeds. So hack and chop, but this alone won't do it. Only hack and chopping will not do it. To kill a tree, we have to do something else. Not so much pain will do it. It will give so much pain to the tree. The bleeding bark will heal, and from the close to the ground will rise a curled green twigs. We are giving a cut mark to a tree, but it will not do so. The bleeding bark will heal soon, and from the close to the ground will rise a curled green twigs, and from the close ground again the twigs will grow again. Miniature boughs, which if unchecked will expand again to former size. Here it means that miniature boughs, small leaves which will grow again if they are unchecked into a big size. Former size means big size. Now a brief explanation of the stanza 2. Once the wound heals, New branches and tiny leaves grow from there, which grow into trees. In order to destroy a tree, it has to be uprooted. The roots, which are white in color and are damp due to the moisture that they get from the soil, are hidden in a pit in the earth. These roots are most sensitive part of the tree as they bind it to the earth. Kill a tree detached from the soil. In order to kill the tree, these roots have to be detached from the soil. Once the roots are detached, the tree starts dying. It withers, dries up with the action of heat and wind, twists, hardens, and finally dies. Here is a model of On Killing a Tree poem. Here, On Killing a Tree is a sensitive poem. The poet persuades the reader not to destroy the tree and equates it with killing a human being. He says that a plant takes sunlight, water, air, and nutrients from the soil to gradually become a huge tree. It develops a strong trunk and gets numerous leaves. So here is a message from the poet. Don't make trees rare, keep them with care. Here's a brief look on our model. The pain of the tree has been expressed in this model. How he cries. Now students, I would like to ask a few questions to clarify your understanding. Question number 1. Define. First one, jab. Define the term jab. Second, leprous hide. Leprous hide. Define. Third one is hack. And the fourth one is snapped out. Now students, here are the answers. Jab means sudden, rough blow. Leprous hide means discolored bark of a tree. Discolored bark of a tree. Hack means cut roughly by striking heavy blows. Hack means cut roughly by striking heavy blows. And snapped out here means chopped out. CHOPPE, chopped out.
Go.
Here jab means sudden rough blow. Leprous hide, discolored bark of a tree. Hack means cut roughly by striking heavy blows. Snapped out means chopped out. Now synonyms. The synonyms are heal, chop, curl, miniature.
Go.
Now students, I would like you to discuss how to preserve forest resources. Students, now I would like to ask a few questions for your clearance of your understanding. My first question is, how does a tree become strong? Now the second question is, how does the sun and the air contribute in the killing of a tree? My last question is, can a simple jab of knife kill a tree? Why not? Now students, I would like to give you a home assignment which will develop and enhance your skills, creativity skills. Home assignment. Today's home assignment is, how has the tree grown to its full size? List the words suggestive of its life and activity. So students, today's is over. And in the next video, we will complete the remaining part of the poem. So thank you students. Stay home, stay safe.